Billions of years ago, God with a flick of his wrist created plants, marking a milestone on what life and innovation is today. To keep his literal spirit alive, we here at Life Enterprises are proud to give you the culmination on God's vision. Introducing the Movere Pudica. This is what God would have wanted. Probably. Its designed and engineered taproots are long, deep, and spread apart to compete with other neighboring plants. The plant still uses the semi-permeable membrane, osmosis, and capillary action to absorb and lift nutrients and water up throughout the plant, fueling the process of photosynthesis. Some branches are growing hanging down, under the soil, and afford to create its second self if there were no successful seed germination, aka asexual reproduction. Much like a strawberry, the connection point between the parent plant feeds the second. At the base of the Pudica's design has a thick stem for extra food in case of there were a drought, which doubles as a second source of food for a second, newly grown clone of the plant. We call this new innovation the rhizome. In the root hairs, when bit through by an underground insect, the plant withdraws a chemical, luring the insect in and closing its roots to suffocate its prey. The insect is then released into the soil, then decomposes to feed the plant nutrients. The stem is covered with tiny crystals made of sucrose, irresistible to bugs. With this information in mind, the bugs will start eating the crystals. With a high enough dosage, it will kill them from the small little doses of nicotine each time. Thorns also protect the walls of the plant if a small herbivore tries to consume the plant. A premature stem will be upright, long, and green, and when matured, has been reinforced into a soft wood. The stem are allowed to be shaken without snapping, going against winds up to 35 km per hour. The leaves of the plant have this new feature called liquid movement within it. When touched, heated, or blown, the leaves of the plant close to ward off any suspecting predators. Nicotine crystals are present in the leaves, protecting itself from unsuspecting insects. The leaves are brought to compete between other plants in its native rainforest climate. The stomata of the leaves expand in wet seasons to get rid of more excess water. The stomata size decreases in drier conditions. To make the most of being in the shade of tall trees in the rainforest, the leaves are overly green for more chloroplasts for photosynthesis. The flower of the plant are dandelion-like, dark blue, anther-filled, and our company's new no-flower design makes it easy for the wind to carry pollen from plant to plant. Just like many flowering plants, the pollen sticks to the stigma, through the pollen tube, then the ovary, where it may be combined with an ovule to create fruit. The fruit of the plant are pods of 3 to 4 seeds. The fruit is hard, sturdy, and hook-filled for being dispersed by hitchhiking on animals. Inside, the seed coat is hard and stiff, preventing the plant to perish from soil acidity. Now, you may ask, is there any sort of purpose for us humans? Well, its medicinal properties from the flower help treat wounds. The leaves can be converted as an antidepressant, and the fruit can be used as antivenom. Much like other plants, everyday uses include oxygen producing. Defense. The hard seed coat prevents it from being crushed during hitchhiking. And the sturdy seed coat prevents soil acidity from affecting the embryo. The plant closes its leaves whenever anything touches it to ward off predators. The stem has sharp thorns preventing terrestrial insects to eat the plant. When matured, the stem turns wood-like, protecting itself from bigger predators. When the roots are penetrated, the roots allow the intruder to come inside and then closes its roots, suffocating it alive. The crystals on the leaves as well as the stem are irresistible to insects, but when overdosed, becomes lethal. We are proud to announce that our new product, the Movere Pudica, is only $99 plus 2 more nights.
And boy, have we patented it. So,
meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Keep smiling through, just like you always do, till the blue skies drive the dark clouds far away. So will you please say hello to the folks that I know? Tell them I won't be long. They'll be happy to know that as you saw was singing this song. We'll meet again. Don't know when, don't know when, but I'll know we'll meet again some sunny day.